Hey everybody, it's Christine. Time for a scrapbook process video. And what I'm doing here is this is all I have left of my November 2022 scrap rooms. And so I just have this little baby bit. So there's no sketch or anything at this point. I'm not going to point out because I don't have enough papers or anything to, let me set this aside, y'all, because this is the little ephemeras I had left. And then I had this little note here. So we'll see. This is really all I have left, and I'm not even sure I'm going to count these because these are just, honest to God, little tiny scraps here. But on the other hand, you can trim these pieces off, so maybe. And then I just have these little square butterfly, floral, a little bit of wood grain, and just this. So I'm kind of imagining, this is gutted, y'all. So I really have to make this, like, work in a way. So I think I'm going to do something like this. I'll probably trim this here. And I'll just, again, I'm going to have to kind of fit this stuff together. But the photo I have, I've mentioned this before. I have this box of photos. It's not Tara actually made it because you only have one box of photos. No, I don't have just one box of photos, but it's kind of this random assortment. I guess is why I'm kind of referencing it. Because I'll show you. It's just like this random, I don't know how I got this, y'all. It's just in a box over here. And so I'm trying to just get through those because I go, they're just in this random bag. So, but the photo I found is actually from my grandmother's funeral from 2010. And this was just the floral arrangement they had on top with a couple of photos of her. I don't even know who took this. I must have taken it, but I don't recall. So I'm just thinking it's a nice little, this collection will go pretty with this, with the butterflies and things like that. And then I pulled out, because I know this isn't really enough to work with. And plus, I'm not really certain about using Happy Memories as a title. I mean, she passed on, so I'm not sure that's that. But I found a couple of little things. This was in a little Faith one here. It said, "Be Still." I like the green. And then there's this Hip Kit one from, it's called Delightful. I don't recall which month or whatever. It was 2021, so it's been a little while. But it's got these little black and white florals, which I thought kind of went well with this like little art one here. And then there's some stickers. I need to read these. Life just would be the same without your cute laugh. I'm pretty thinking that's a typo. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to use anything of these ones, but I do like the little florals here, and I like that. And then there's some little black and whites here. I do really like this dove, though. I think that's going to be pretty. I'm going to figure out a way to use that, I think. And then there's a couple little, these things. And then I pulled out these buttons because there's a couple that are a little more neutral colored that kind of go this. So I don't know if these will work, maybe, kind of. I wouldn't use probably the peachy or the teal. I don't know. I don't think so. But there's a green one as well. So maybe. I think I can maybe use one or two of those. So let me do a little trimming. I'm going to come back on, though. I'm not going to have much to do because, again, I don't think this is a big... I have to kind of... This is going to be one of those kind of like a freaky fast formula type deal where I only have so much to work with here. So I'm going to have to figure this out. I may grab a piece of cardstock, though, just to mount the photo. Although I say that and no, it's too big. So I may have to get a piece of cardstock. But that's all I'll get, I think. I'll come back in a minute. All right, gang. So I did run off and go get a piece of gray cardstock and a piece of white cardstock. I'd actually pulled out a piece of gray pattern paper. It had little white crosses all over it. And I kind of liked the pattern, but the gray was a little off, and I didn't really like how it was going to look. I was going to use it as a photo mat, but it just wasn't going to look right. So I have set those to the side. Now I have torn this little band of paper here. I started with it on the right-hand side, but just my brain was like, nope, put it on the left, put it on the left. So I rotated it. Now I've got my photo here, and I'm going to mat it. Now, I did struggle with this, getting it straight, y'all. Like, my lighting on the right, I've got my cutter off to the right, and it's kind of early in the morning. I've mentioned this before. I scrapbook pretty early in the morning, and it was just the lighting was off, and I kept getting a shadow or something, so I ended up cutting it a little bit crooked. It's not bad on the gray, but when I did the white, I got really off, so I'm going to end up scuffing the edges of the white. And that kind of starts a little design trend on here. I'm going to have to scuff basically all my papers, which is I don't hate it. I mean, it's fine because I tore the edges of the other paper, but it wasn't actually what I started to do. But once I cut that white paper too crooked, it was like, well, just scuff it. It'll be fine. So that's going to be my photo mat. Now, the next thing I'm going to start doing is looking at, what do I do next? I think the florals. I'm going to start messing with the little blocks, I think, in a second. Here's where I realize that's so crooked I need to scuff the edges. But again, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think in a second, actually, I'm going to realize I need to just glue down that striped piece of paper because I know where it's going exactly. So there's no reason not to glue it down. So I'm going to mess with this for just a brief second and then go ahead and start gluing down my striped paper here. I do like how this looks. It's the colors and everything look really pretty. I'm happy with it. And I put a pretty good little title too. You'll see that at the end. I was kind of proud what I come up with because Happy Memories didn't really seem to match, but I find a better option. Now here's where I'm looking at this little dark floral and I think, oh, that's going to be pretty on either side of that striped band. So I start messing with these little branding strips because I really kind of wanted to use them because they are a good little pattern, but they just didn't look right. I was trying to build a shelf and just, I was trying to layer them. Of course, there's Saturn playing with my paper. You know what's funny, y'all? When I'm doing my layout, about half the time, I don't even notice what she's doing. Like, I know she's sitting there and I know she's with me. But unless she's actually kind of in the, like, touching what I'm actually using or something, half the time I don't pay attention to what she's playing with over there because I figure, well, unless she knocks it off the table, it'll be there. And so that's so funny that on camera sometimes I'll notice if she's played with this or she's played with a lid of something or whatever. I didn't even notice when she was sitting there. So this piece here, I went ahead and tore both sides because I'm going to use my cutter to come down the middle. And then I'll have basically a two-sided band. And I'm going to put that on either side of my stripes. And I do like this. The florals are real pretty. Though I realize it is too short, y'all. It's about a 1/4 inch too short. I don't know what I did at some point. I must have trimmed something some kind of way. I don't know. But it's a 1/4 inch too short. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. And then I'm going to trim my gray, my whole layout by a 1/4 inch. Now, where I messed up, if I'm honest with you, I intended to actually mount that on like a piece of white cardstock. So I thought, well, that's fine. I'll just, have it double or I'll mat it. As of this moment, I realize as I'm doing this voiceover, I never did do that. So all your pictures and everything that you're going to see are not going to have the mat. But I think I'm going to end up coming back in with a piece of white cardstock and just matting it because it is a little bit smaller than 12 by 12 when I get done with this. You see that? It's got a little bit of an extra I have to trim off there. Now, the other thing that I've managed to do is I put some lotion on my hands before I started messing with the layout. And y'all can kind of see, if you look closely in just a minute, I've managed to get it on my gray cardstock on the right-hand side. And I got upset about that. I was kind of annoyed with myself. And I thought, well, Christine, maybe you can cover it up with the picture. Well, the problem is it was so far to the right, the picture would have been basically on the edge. And that looked a little strange. So I haven't figured out my solution just yet. I'm going to think about it for just a minute. This is where I pull this little branding strips out. I'm thinking, okay, can I use these as a shelf? And I go, no, that's not going to work. So then I decided with this little floral here, I'm just going to start building out like a little square photo block mat thing. And I like this floral a lot. I'm going to scuff the edges because, of course, I scuffed the edges of my photo. And then the green pattern, I'm going to mess with that in just a second. I'm going to scuff the edges and everything. And then I'm going to try to like layer it. And initially I'm going to put it kind of wrong. I'm going to have it in the wrong order, but I'll fix myself after I look at it. So don't worry. Okay, here's where I'm looking at this. And I go, okay, I need to use this little piece of paper here. But first, I meant to mention this. I decided with that lotion on there, I got real aggravated, like I said, with myself. So I thought, you know what, it's an opportunity to add some mixed media. So I ran over and got my Mr. Huey's, the opaque white, and I just sprinkled a few pieces. But now here's my trick. It's got to dry. And so now I'm like, well, shoot, now how do I put my photos together and everything? So I'm thinking, well, I'll just do it off to the side. But that's kind of tricky because now it's in the way. Y'all, I made it a little more difficult for myself than I had to. I do go ahead and scuff the edges of this green paper here as well. And I will end up splitting that. I'm going to end up making it top and bottom basically. But this is where I'm trying to see how this is going to look. And I'm kind of having trouble because I can't put my photos down quite yet. The paint's not dry. So I set it off the side. I think, okay, that's fine. I'll just build it over here. And this is kind of where I'm looking at it going, okay, well, what do you need to do here to make your layers? And I trim off a little bit and then make it, I cut it in half. I'm thinking, okay, fine. I'll do a top bottom. So it looks like it's one piece, but it's not. And I start initially putting it inside the floral, right? So you can kind of see it's got it on top of the floral. But then I go, well, I'm kind of losing my floral, and I really like that. So in just a moment, I'm going to realize that's a boo-boo. But I'm going to scuff the edges first. I'm just making sure this is all scuffed where you can see them, because I think I scuffed some of it, but not all of it. I think I did the top and the bottom, but not the sides. So here's where I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, hey, this is kind of where I want it. And then I realize, no, in just a second, I'm going to put it behind. I go, this doesn't look right. So give me just a second, and you'll see me. I'll flip it behind the other floral. Or do I do that off camera? I actually cut a little bit of this out, so I don't remember now. Oh, here's where I realize it. There we go. So I'm going to decide to put that behind. And now I'm going to cut away because I'm going to just kind of glue some stuff together. And so there's not really a reason for you to see that. Now, this is where I'm going to start doing the fun part, y'all. I'm finally getting to the fun part. So I do decide that I'm going to use these little black and white florals I mentioned to you. So I'm thinking, okay, what can my title be? And I decide Love Plus Memories. I think that's a good one because it is, it's her funeral. So we're just celebrating love and all that kind of stuff. So I think this Love Plus Memories worked out really well. I don't remember what was on that sheet before that was something plus. It was, I don't remember what it was now, but it's obviously gone. So this makes some sense to me. And then I got my little dove. I did want to put that on there because she did love birds. She had tons of little bird knickknacks and stuff in her house. I've got that little ephemera floral up there that doesn't stay up there. I'm going to bring that down in just a minute. And then I add this little Be Still. That's she was also a woman of faith, so she definitely had her Bible around. So that's from the Bible. And then I've got this little epoxy like wreath. And I think, you know what, that'll look good down there. So I'm kind of making a little bit of a diagonal with my little black enamel shiny pieces here. And then there was this one last little piece of floral. So then I decided to put that. And then I got the little ephemera floral. And then I go, you know what, this is a good spot to put my journaling card. So I'm going to find that and put that there. Now, the thing is, there's a little house on it. I don't really want to see that. So I'm going to have to kind of adjust it. I thought about cutting it, but I actually don't mind the little subtitle of the little, it says all the little details. And I don't really mind that actually, because that's actually kind of a nice little segue to like a little memory or something that I'm going to share on there. I don't have it on here yet, and I've got to figure out kind of which one I want to put. I have a couple that I'm thinking about, but I need to journal it, and I didn't want to put that on camera, so it'll not be on here for the pictures. Then here's where I get in the little stickers. They're the clear stickers with the black florals, and I really like how this goes with everything. I'm going to just kind of tuck them in and around. I'm just keeping that diagonal design. I thought to put one underneath the word love, and then I started looking at it and I go, that looks just dumb, Christine. So I'm going to peel that up in just a second. I go, nope, you're not going to stay there. So I'll bring that to a different location to the left of the memories there. But yeah, I ended up basically sticking a few of these little flowers. I think I only have a couple left on that sheet. I look at the phrases too to see if there's anything that works. There was one that kind of might have worked, but it wasn't really right. And then I thought, you know what, there's no need to force it. It doesn't have to go on here anyway, so we'll just hang on to that piece. We're not going to add anything there. This is where I'm like, I look at those phrases and I go, no, that looks right. I did add, have I done it? I think I have. There was one little flare left. It said Our Family, and I went ahead and put that down in the lower right-hand corner. And I'm looking at these buttons because I mentioned, the little neutral colored button. I thought, well, maybe this will work, but I felt like it just was too light or something, and so I ended up not putting that on here, y'all. Here's where I'm adjusting my card and making sure everything's going to lay like I want it to. In a second, I'm going to cut away because I'll have to use Nuvo glue to glue a lot of this stuff down. All the little enamel pieces don't have much adhesive on them, so I'll have to glue those down with Nuvo glue. And then even my tile and stuff kind of needs a little bit of help to stay. So that's going to be cut away, and that is all I'm going to do the layout, y'all. I went ahead and just glued it all down, and then this is the slowdown so you can see it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram at Scrapping Harden. Also, this is going up on the 25th, and I'm pleased to announce that I've been chosen to be on the Counterfeit Kit Challenge design team. So watch for videos for that, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.